Facing 20,000 of your friends, how could anyone feel so lonely? What is up, PPPhD? It's been a while since I vlogged, hasn't it? And it's really been a crazy year. A lot has happened, and unfortunately I didn't vlog a lot of it. But today, I will vlog, because today is an important day. Today is the day, oh my gosh. Today's the day of my first year Viva. So the idea is, at the end of the first year of your PhD, the department wants to check up on you, see that you're making good progress in your research and that you're still capable of finishing the PhD. So we've had to write a 7-page report, prepare a 10-minute presentation, and 20 minutes of Q&A. To be honest, I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous a little bit about my presentation, because I have to talk really fast in order to do it within the 10-minute time limit. But also, I'm not so sure I'm prepared for the Q&A part. There's this list of questions that we had to prepare for, and I hope I'm prepared for them. I hope. Yeah. So first year PhD has been quite interesting. It's been a real challenge, and I don't really know where to start to talk about it. For starters, Oxford is just such an amazing place. The location is great. There's a bit of the city, and then there's a bit of the countryside. You can always go out on the river and have fun. What else I appreciate about Oxford is just that you have all these smart people hanging around and doing really interesting things. And so if I hang out, say, in the college or in the Catholic Society or whatever, I get to talk to people from different disciplines and learn about what they're doing. And people are genuinely interested in this kind of academic conversation and talking about things just for the fun of talking about it. I have friends in education who are thinking about using mobile devices in Uganda. I have a friend in fine arts who's trying to use arts to convey a particular kind of Korean emotion. I've got friends in theology, and they talk to me about God and these theories of God and all this. I've got friends in music, and the way they talk about music is just, it's been a real eye-opener. Work-wise, well, surprise, surprise, it turns out doing a PhD is hard, and it's hard in so many ways. You have to figure out what to do for yourself, then you actually have to figure out how to do it, then you gotta actually do it. And after you've done all that, you gotta tell people what you did. And after that, you gotta receive criticism and then think about what to do next. It's like this endless cycle of these 5 incredibly difficult steps over and over again. And while the work I do is incredibly exciting and the goal that I'm working towards is really interesting and it's worthwhile, just thinking about all that work, all the nitty-gritty, to be honest, sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. Or say maybe I'd rather spend the day in bed resting, watching Netflix, or I'd rather go out on a boat and hang out on the river, or I'd rather hang out with friends. Come to think of it, there are quite a lot of times when I would rather be doing something else other than my work. And I feel quite guilty, actually. PhD is supposed to be a 9-to-5 job, right? But I don't actually work from 9 to 5. This is a bit worrying. So I guess that's why I'm nervous. What if at this Viva and they find out that I actually haven't been working as hard as I'm supposed to have been? And then they're like, Gabriel, you're not good enough. We're gonna kick you out. That's gonna suck. But honestly, they're not gonna kick me out, because the worst thing that's gonna happen if I fail the Viva is that I have to take it again, which is not a big deal, I guess. But I'm just not comfortable with the idea that I might fail. It's not nice. I don't know whether to relax or if I should work a bit harder. Well, I can't really work anymore because my Viva is in about 2 hours. But on one hand, my own supervisor says, oh, Gabriel, you're fine, you did good work, you know what you're doing, you know your stuff, you're gonna be okay. But on the other hand, my friend's supervisor has decided to scare her. Well, I don't know if the intention was to scare, but I'm scared because my friend was told, oh, 3 people failed last year, you better work hard. So I'm kind of freaked out. You know, a 1 in 5 chance that I might fail. That's a bit high. I'm not very comfortable with that.
Two hours later.
I'm so excited. Not excited, I'm scared, but like...
I flaked. Like, they asked me questions, which, if I were relaxed, I would totally get, no problem. But I was really nervous. I was sweating.
It was something you didn't expect, or...
Actually, I did, because Maria told me what the question was.
Did you just overthink it then?
They were like, draw the Kabibo suppress and the non-Kabibo suppress. I'm like, what's Kabibo suppression? I don't know what that is.
Kabibo, okay.
But see, you know what it is.
No, but like,
I know what it is.
Well,
It's either an upper strange.
Yeah. Oh!
Right?
Oh, I was like listening to Chill Hop and doing breathing exercises, and then I did some work because I finally freaking replicated the thing that it took me for 5 months since February, and it looks the same and it's great. Yeah!
Really
So, and by the way, meet our summer student, Alessandro.
Hi.
Hey!
Yeah, so this is probably the last time that I'm going to be in this office on the vlog, because I'm going to be moving.
And then you're gonna fail and never
And
come
then
back.
I will never come back. This is the end of my PhD career.
Okay, I'm leaving my phone here. Are you gonna be here in 20 minutes?
Sure, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave my phone here, but I'm gonna...
Yeah, leaving your phone here is a good idea.
And I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to
and
the
then
bathroom.
and then sit on the red chair.
and
Wait
sit
to be
in the
flipped.
chair.
Guys, check it out. I'm advertising my channel. Ta-da! There you go. That's me. Yay! Although I haven't posted a lot lately.
Yeah, fan mail.
Yeah, I did get fan mail. It was so cool. But anyway, now I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten lunch. I need to relax.
20 minutes later.
Yay!
It was like... I'm happy. Because we basically ended up talking a lot about my project, where Daniela was like, okay, we need to actually examine her. Because they started chatting about how to improve my analysis and how to make it better, and giving me suggestions to do. So I was like, and oh my god, I'm gonna puke.
She's gonna be fine.
If the...
Is that pass or fail, or do you like...
It's a pass or fail. I think if my report was good enough, then I passed. Because they really like my talk. They said it was very clear. So I'm happy. And I was 1 minute under. I was scared I was talking too fast. But... Hi people.
Hello.
This is Gabe right here. He has a cool t-shirt. We should like organize to wear these t-shirts because everyone has that. It's wrong apparently, right?
Is it?
Yeah, apparently he has mistaken it. Like a sign error.
That's arbitrary.
Yeah. I don't know unless it's math. Oh my god, I was so over-prepared.
She had me freaking out, you know. Like, she kept telling me, oh, 3 people failed last year.
3 people did fail last year.
And so
I got grilled because of that.
So there was like an experimental probability that I might, like, there's a 20% probability. that I
There's
was
still a
gonna fail.
20% probability.
I don't like to think about it. It's like, it stresses
It's done
me
now.
out.
Like, I'm so happy to have done because it's done now and I can't change it.
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm gonna go and produce some fucking dank results. Sorry guys. But my results are gonna be amazing. I'm super excited.
I'm happy she's excited. I'm just going to take my vacation now. Like, I was literally just...
My next vacation is 2020!
I was literally just waiting for her to come back from her thing
Aw.
to check up on her. And then I was gonna go and do something
Yeah,
else.
PhD life 2020, get some vacay.
Wait, your next vacation 2020?
Mhm.
I have like tons of stuff lined up.
I know. I'm gonna have
Fixed.
Jesse's situation where I'm kind of gonna be finished by 3rd year and have a year for writing up.
That's crazy. I want to do it chilly, I think. I
Yeah, good for you that you can. I have a paper coming up which doesn't depend on me. You Susie people, you can just like live.
Whenever I want, yeah. The paper that I helped work on before I got to Oxford is like almost in circulation, but it's been almost in circulation for the entire time I've been at Oxford, for like 10 months. So we'll see how
Things moving faster at Atlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlas is great. Bay. Also NA62 is Bay. Check it out. It's a really cool experiment that has it's a fixed target experiment that's running now, and we're looking at something super, super, super rare to basically figure out stuff. And
Sure.
Shout out to the group of Birmingham working for a very cool rare charge lepton flavor violating decays. Those are really, really cool, and shout out for that. You guys are cool. So love for NA62.
Cool. Alright.
I'm gonna go camping.
I'm gonna take a walk or something. Okay, all packed, ready to go. Now I'm just gonna go home and chill for a bit. Okay, day after my Viva, and I'm chilling out. I'm on vacation. Hey, meet my friend. This is Licio. Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna shop for some souvenirs, and Licio's gonna come with me. Okay, so Licio is from Brazil. He's doing a PhD in engineering and controls. So he makes robots and stuff. And we met in my college, Teddy Hall. He's a real bang-up guy, this guy. He's so great.
That's the great part to being at Oxford, because you get to know people from different backgrounds. And I was happy, I was lucky enough to meet Gabriel. So.
Oh, he's so kind. Today and yesterday are the open days for Oxford, and so we have this is Jesus College, and they have this big banner, and behind us over here this is Exeter, and they have this big banner, and people go in and like walk around and just see the place.
In all the departments they hold some like demonstration for the people who want to help people to decide their degree, so they're all doing some experiments. And yesterday I was in the engineering department, so we have all those cool stuff like inverted pendulum, a magnetic levitator, so we were kind of demonstrate that for those high school students, that help them to decide which degree to choose. That's how it works.
So it's kind of cool. You get to like get a little bit of taste of Oxford before.
And then you get interesting question like, what's the difference between physics and engineering? For me, it's all the same.
For some reason, there's like a ton of Harry Potter stuff in Oxford. I think.
I don't know why.
Well, because they use the Christchurch. What do you call it? They use the Christchurch dining hall for
as an inspiration for the.
No, they actually filmed there. I think. Okay, got what we came for. Yay! So I'm leaving Oxford today, and packing is going well, I think. I didn't realize I had so much stuff. I didn't know that I accumulated so much stuff, or brought so much stuff to Oxford. It's kind of a real eye-opener. What a pack rat I am. Yeah, am I a bit nervous to go back home? A little bit. Honestly, I'm nervous about work, about whether I can keep up doing what I need to do back home. I'm worried I might not be able to relax. I'm worried I might leave something, or there might be some logistical nightmare that I have to deal with in shipping these boxes to France. So all week, basically, I've been thinking about packing and moving and whatever. And really, I've just been too afraid that something might go wrong, that I didn't do it. But now that I'm actually leaving this afternoon, everything's done, and I suppose I have to accept whatever crap is going to happen to my stuff. hopefully no crap is going to happen to my stuff. And it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be shipped to Geneva, and it's all going to be there waiting for me when I arrive. Okay, so I'm on my way back to Hong Kong now. Where are we? We're at Heathrow. This is magnificent escalator. This is not relevant to the story. Left Oxford 2 days ago. Chilled out in London yesterday at my aunt's place, and then now I'm here, going home. It's such a strange feeling to be going home. It hasn't really occurred to me that I haven't been home in like 8 months, 10 months, and it's definitely going to be a bit strange, I think. And also I promised my supervisor that I'd get some work done over the break. So we'll see how... I'm actually a bit nervous about whether or not I'll actually do the work. We'll see. And you know what? Even though I'm glad to be going back home, I think I'll miss Oxford. Oxford has been an interesting place where I think I've never been more intellectually satisfied than I've ever been at Oxford. The kinds of conversations that you can have are just second to none. I think it's really great that me, an experimental physicist, could hang out with engineers and doctors and computer scientists, mathematicians, and people from different religious backgrounds, and we can talk about life and we can learn from each other's subjects and all that jazz. It's been pretty interesting. I think I'm going to miss it.
C52 to C66.
So I'm going home for a month, and after that I'll be moving to CERN. And I think the CERN atmosphere would be much, much different to that at Oxford. I won't get to have the kinds of conversations, I think, or I won't get to have as many of those kinds of Oxford conversations at CERN, because, well, most of CERN is physicists and engineers, and I guess most of what we'll talk about will revolve around that. I lose a sort of multidisciplinary mingling that we get at Oxford. But I think the focus would be very good for my PhD. To be very honest, I don't feel like I've done very much in my first year. I feel like I've done a lot of faffing around. I sang in an a cappella group, and I broadened my horizons, definitely. But as for whether or not I've made good progress in my own research, in my own DPhil, not yet. We're getting there. We're getting there, definitely. To be honest, I feel kind of guilty going on vacation because I don't feel like I've done much to earn this vacation or to deserve this vacation. In addition to the fact that I feel like I haven't done much, over the next few months I will be traveling quite a bit, and so I feel like, oh, then when am I going to sit down and work? When am I going to actually focus on what I'm supposed to be doing for my thesis or for my whatever? And it just feels like a lot of flying around, a lot of being unsettled. I'm not sure I like it. It will be interesting and fun for sure. I just fear I won't be focused, you know. I won't be able to do good work or keep up with whatever I need to keep up with over this time. But maybe my fears are not warranted. Maybe it's all gonna be okay. Hope it is. And some of this nervousness carried over into my transfer of status, which I talked about earlier in the video. And I was really nervous that, oh, maybe the panel would not be satisfied with the amount of work that I've done or the quality of work that I've done, or they'd see that I don't actually know my stuff. They might fail me or something. I've never choked in a big exam before. Never felt like, oh, I was so nervous that I couldn't speak or I couldn't answer a question that I know, but in that exam I did. It was a very humbling feeling to know that, well, even if I am up to scratch, I can feel nervous too, and these things can really hit me quite hard. But thankfully, yesterday I got the email saying that I passed. Passing basically means that the panel was satisfied with my work, with my plans and with my general knowledge, and I'm good to go for the next 2 years of my PhD. How exciting.